Leeds fans, stop scrolling right now. Elland Road just erupted with breaking news and one number is now critical. 5. Sources inside the club claim Daniel Farke has exactly 5 games to save his job. And the pressure has become nuclear. As the board panics, a name from our glorious past has just been forced to speak out. All the way from Spain. We have that exclusive quote. We also have Farke's own alarming words that prove he is deflecting blame. And the one position Leeds must buy in January. The first payoff, that 5-game ultimatum. It's real. Sources inside Elland Road are watching. If you bleed white, marching on together, smash that like button. We begin with the man who learned from Bielsa. Stay locked. The shadow of Marcelo Bielsa looms large over Elland Road. Anytime a manager stumbles, anytime the tactics feel pragmatic instead of explosive, his name is whispered. And the name closest to him, the man who worked side by side with El Loco, has just been forced to speak. The pressure on Daniel Farke is now so intense that the 49ers are inevitably drawing up a short list of replacements. And the man at the top of that list is Carlos Corberán. He was a favorite to replace Jesse Marsch before. Now, the calls are deafening. Corberán spent 3 crucial years at Leeds, joining in 2017. First transforming the under-23s before becoming an essential part of Bielsa's first team staff in 2018. He understands the club. He understands the demands of the fans. He understands what marching on together truly means. And Bielsa himself validated him. Speaking to the Yorkshire Evening Post in 2018, Bielsa didn't just praise him, he deferred to him. Bielsa said, "Carlos is a good colleague. I have found that. He is very talented. I listen more to his opinion than I give mine to him." That single quote. I listen more to his opinion. That is why the fans want him. But here is the critical twist. Corberán is currently managing Valencia in La Liga, and he is facing his own pressure. The Spanish side has underperformed, partly due to a severe injury list, including on-loan winger Largi Ramazani. They just salvaged a battling draw against Real Betis to climb out of the relegation zone, ending a horrific sequence of 4 defeats in 5 games. The timing is terrible. Corberán knows the Leeds rumors are swirling, and he was forced to address his future directly. Speaking to Diario AS, he shut it down, publicly. He said, "My commitment to Valencia and to turning this situation around is the strongest possible. The dressing room is completely united. I couldn't be happier with my players." This is a professional statement from someone focused on their job. But does anyone believe it? If Parag Marath makes the call, Corberán will listen. He knows this is the job he was born for. Whether he has done enough at Valencia to convince the 49ers he is ready is one question, but his connection to the Bielsa legacy makes him the undeniable fan favorite. Is Corberán the man you want to see replace Farke? Is he the true Bielsa heir? Drop your answer in the comments right now. But while fans dream of a replacement, the man currently in charge just lit a fire he cannot control. The words he used after the Forest loss are perhaps the most alarming spoken by a Leeds manager in 5 years. Sunday was different. Sunday was the turning point. This wasn't just a loss. It was the first time that even the most staunch supporters of Daniel Farke began to turn, staring in utter disbelief at the shambles unfolding against Nottingham Forest. The 3-1 loss didn't feel like a shock. It felt inevitable, even after Lucas Mecha gave Leeds the lead. Before this, Farke had sympathy. He had excuses. Adam Underwood and the transfer team failed to bring in the attackers he requested. Fans defended him, saying his situation at Norwich was different. Many wanted the 49ers to keep him. Not anymore. Now, the feeling is that change is required. The reports are concrete. The Forest game was the first of 5 matches Farke has to save his job. But the result isn't even the worst part. The worst part was what Farke said afterward. It was an alarming comment that proves he doesn't think he is to blame for this form. He deflected. He described the Premier League as the best league in the world, as if that excuses the performance. He blamed the referee, Jard Gillett, for the foul given against Anton Stach before the second goal. And then, the 4 words that caught every fan's eye, the 4 words that showed he is lost. Farke said, "What can I do?" What can you do, Daniel? You can do a lot. Let's start with team selection. How did Brendan Aronson and Jack Abidjal retain their spots after the 3-0 hammering at Brighton? It was rewarding failure. Then, let's look at the substitutions. Farke waited until the 74th minute to make changes, long after Sean Dyche had made a triple change that swung the game. Farke was reactive when he needed to be proactive. This is not the first time. Leaving Willie Nato at home mystified everyone. This unwillingness to try something new, that is the definition of madness. Farke is claiming he has little part to play in this poor run. He is wrong. He is the orchestrator. Is that single quote, "What can I do?" a sackable offense on its own? It shows a total lack of accountability. If you believe this proves he's lost the dressing room, smash that like button. But Farke is blaming his tools, and in one department, he might be right. The striker situation is a catastrophe that must be solved in January. You cannot survive in the Premier League without a reliable goalscorer. It is the first rule of the relegation battle. Right now, Leeds United is breaking that rule, and the consequences are catastrophic. The striker department is in full-blown crisis, and the board knows it. Journalist Tom Calamus, writing in the Daily Mail's print edition, laid it out perfectly. Leeds need to buy in January. The reason is simple. Daniel Farke does not trust the options he has. The most glaring example, Joel Pirro, a man who was prolific in the Championship, a man fans believed in, does not seem to be trusted in the Premier League, according to Calamus. He has been frozen out. This is a massive failure, either by the player or the manager's system. Farke turned to Lucas Mecha against Forest, who scored, bringing his league tally to 2 goals. But after that smart finish, Mecha vanished. He struggled to make an impact and was subbed off. The other option, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, has been a disaster. He has just 1 goal in 10 appearances in all competitions and has come under heavy fire for missing huge chances that could have changed games. You cannot stay in this division with your main strikers combining for 3 goals by November. It is impossible. The situation is so dire that reports suggest Prague Marath is considering selling Joel Pirro in January, just to free up the funds needed to bring in a replacement. This is a massive admission of failure from the summer transfer window. But there is a target. There is one man Farke reportedly trusts, one man he is pushing to sign. That name is Josh Sargent. Farke knows the American striker well from their time together at Norwich City. Sargent is currently trapped on a sinking ship. The Canaries are 23rd in the Championship, a total disaster, and just sacked their head coach, Liam Manning, on Saturday. Sargent, however, has been their one bright spot, scoring 6 goals in a terrible team. This is the perfect storm for Leeds. Norwich is desperate, managerless, and spiraling toward League One. A cut-price deal could be apparent. Farke needs a striker he trusts, and Sargent is that man. Is Josh Sargent the signing that saves Leeds United's season? Drop your prediction for how many goals he'd score if he signed in January. But as the board scrambles for a striker, the entire club is hanging by a thread. 3 stories, 1 singular crisis. Elland Road is at a breaking point. We have a manager in Daniel Farke, who is on a 5-game ultimatum, deflecting blame with alarming quotes like "What can I do?" proving he is out of ideas. We have the shadow of Carlos Corberan, the Bielsa disciple, watching from Spain, publicly committing to Valencia, but privately knowing the Leeds job may open any day. And we have a catastrophic failure in the striker department, where Joel Pirro is frozen out. Calvert-Lewin is failing, and the club is now desperately targeting Josh Sargent just to find goals. This is the moment of truth for Prague Marath and the 49ers. Their entire project hinges on the next move. Do they give Farke the 5 games, risking more drop points? Or do they make the ruthless change that survival demands? Let's be clear, this squad, even with its flaws, is better than this. It is better than the shambles we saw at Brighton, and it is better than the capitulation against Forest. The problem is reactive tactics, bizarre selections, and a total lack of accountability from the top. The identity of this club is being tested, and the fans' patience is gone. Here is what I need from every single Leeds fan watching this right now. 1. Smash that like button if you believe Leeds United will stay in the Premier League, whether it's with Farke or Corberan. TWO. Drop a comment with your urgent answer. Who needs to be dropped first? Farke or a specific player who keeps getting selected? I want to see the names. 3. Subscribe and turn on notifications. We are tracking Farke's 5-game ultimatum live, and the second a change happens, you will hear it here first. Every subscription sends a message to the board. But do not click away. Here is the double cliffhanger we promised. A source, this is a rumor, claims the 5-game ultimatum isn't just about points. The 49ers have reportedly told Farke that the style of football must change immediately. They are demanding the aggressive, front-foot football Elland Road expects, not the passive, reactive mess we've been watching. And on top of that, our rivals are moving. Burnley is also struggling, and insiders claim they have just made an informal inquiry to Valencia about Carlos Corberan's availability. The race to save the season is on, and the race for the next manager has already begun. Marching on together, stay locked.